Hello, Quantum Tech HD family. Are you ready? Today, we're finally starting the build of our security control garage, and you're going to love what we've planned. We have started digging the ground for the garage at the designated location. The entire area is marked with ropes, and the ground is being cut according to the specified lines. Although the work is difficult, working together makes it much easier and saves time. This is the first step of building a garage. Building a strong foundation is the most important. After pouring the foundation, the work of leveling and compacting the soil in the inner part has begun. The soil is being hardened using a vibration compactor machine so that it does not settle. Now the construction of the garage wall has begun. The first row of expanded clay blocks is being laid. The blocks have been cut to size in advance and are being laid in rows one by one. Laying the first row of blocks is very important. Because it determines whether the entire structure will be straight or not. Before laying the blocks, cement paste is being applied to the bottom so that they stick well. The work is being done very carefully so that the wall is completely level and strong. The straightness of the walls is being ensured by using a level scale from above. The garage walls are now mostly complete, and work is underway to create space for the windows. The window frames are being installed to measure so that there is a path for air and light to pass through. After the walls are built, the work of building and leveling the garage floor has begun. A layer of rough soil or stone is being brought in a wheelbarrow, which will be laid below. The soil is being spread evenly in each corner to make it easier to pour later. Window openings, wall finishing, and floor. Now the entire garage is taking shape. With the completion of the wall construction, the work of installing the wooden frame for the garage roof has begun. Solid wooden beams are being placed on the walls one by one to form the roof base. Each beam is being measured at a specific distance and properly secured with screws or nails. In the future, a complete roof will be installed on this structure with tin or metal sheets. Despite the extreme cold and snow, the work of building the garage does not stop. Relentless work is underway. Now the work of installing planks or wooden decking on the wooden beams of the roof has begun. Each plank is cut to size and arranged one by one on the beams. This layer is the previous step to pouring the roof, which will make the roof strong and even. Construction work is progressing uninterruptedly despite the cold weather and snow. The roof structure is being built in such a way that it can withstand the load of snow and rain. Each wooden sheet is being hammered and screwed or nailed securely. The more perfect the work at this level, the longer the roof will last. With the work completed step by step, the garage is starting to take on a more complete shape. The final step of installing tin sheets on the wooden frame and floor has begun. Each galvanized sheet is being installed straight and firmly secured with screws. Once the roof is completely covered, the garage will be protected from outside water and snow. Despite the accumulation of ice, the workers continue to work tirelessly. The roof is almost complete. After installing the roof, the work of installing protective sheets on the outer walls of the garage has begun. This metal sheet will help cover the ventilation gaps and make the garage more secure. After the roof and exterior structure are completed, the work inside the garage begins. The floor is being leveled and reinforced with a compactor machine so that it does not settle later. The whole house is filled with dust while the floor is being laid, yet the work doesn't stop. The most attention is being paid to this finishing step so that the garage can be used for a long time. The final concrete pouring has now begun by laying rods on the garage floor. Liquid cement, mixed with water as needed, is being poured into each corner of the floor. When poured over the rods, the floor is durable and much stronger. Once this step is complete, the garage will be completely ready for use. The final step in the construction of the garage is the construction of the iron frame for the main entrance. First, the iron angle bar required for the door frame is being measured. Then, the cut iron parts are being brought together to make the door frame. Before installing the frame, the level is being checked carefully so that it is straight. The door frame is being fitted one by one at the entrance and spot welding is being done. Therefore, the installation of the door frame is being done with great importance and precision. The window frame is being ground smooth and properly shaped with a grinder for installation. Concrete, brought in by wheelbarrow, is being poured onto the floor and spread evenly. This floor is the foundation of the garage's interior functionality and strength. It is being made strong enough. The work of installing the ceiling finishing board under the garage roof frame has now begun. Each board is being screwed or drilled and secured tightly to the upper wooden frame. OSB wood sheets are being cut to the correct size and fitted under the roof one by one. Now the windows are being installed tightly in the garage for light and air. The window frame was already ready. Now it is being fitted and sealed well around it. Now the work of leveling and firming the soil outside the garage has begun so that water does not enter inside. The soil is being pressed and firmed using a heavy plate compactor machine. Now we start welding the steel frame inside the garage, which will be used for the door structure. Each pipe is precisely measured and cut so that the frame fits perfectly. The connections are being made using welding plates at the four corners of the frame. We have finally started the installation of the main gate frame of the garage, which is the most important part for the security of the garage. The entire gate structure is being built using metal angles to make it strong. After the gate frame is installed, it is now being painted or given a protective coating to prevent rust. The main garage door is now being finished. This will enhance both the security and beauty of the garage. The door is being made very strong to ensure the safety of the machines and equipment kept inside. After combining the board with the frame, the entire door shape has become quite heavy and durable. After the door frame is made, the work of cutting the OSB board and fitting it to the frame is underway. The door is being taken outside and set in the frame, preparing for the final fittings and hinges. Each sheet is being cut to size with a grinder to fit the door panel. The outer cover of this door is being made by cutting metal sheets, making it more durable and safe. Finally, the metal sheet is being installed over the door. Both the security and beauty of the garage are now taking full shape. Now, large-sized OSB boards are being installed on the inside walls of the garage so that the interior environment remains neat and tidy. All the boards are being installed one by one. Each piece is being cut to size and fitted into place. As the work progresses, the garage becomes more tidy and usable. We ensure that every corner of the garage is perfectly finished, safe, and efficient. Look, friends, the inside of the garage is completely finished. The walls and ceiling are beautifully wrapped in wood panels. As shiny as brand new, you can tell just by stepping inside how carefully this garage has been built. The garage is being cleaned thoroughly with a vacuum machine to remove dirt and dust from inside. Every corner is being carefully cleaned to create a reliable environment for storing machines. We are now applying a final coat of gray to the concrete floor of the garage to make it stronger and dust-free. The entire surface is being coated evenly with a brush and roller, making sure not to miss any part. Now, finishing work is underway at the junction of the roof and walls, so that there are no gaps or uneven areas. The two of them are carefully placing the panels in the gap so that there is a complete seal between the wall and the roof. Now, finishing wood is being installed around the windows to prevent outside air or dust from entering. Window frames enhance the beauty and functionality of the entire room, both in terms of appearance and functionality. Finishing strips are being installed at the junction of the floor and the wall to prevent dust from accumulating in the corners. Now the strips are being fitted one by one to the lower floor line around the entire room. Now, work has begun on the necessary wires and junction boxes to install the lights in the middle of the roof of the house. The holders have to be placed in the right places according to the roof structure so that the light can spread properly. One person is setting up the light holders on the ceiling, while another stands below and helps to hold the equipment. In this way, the electrical finishing work inside the entire house is also being completed efficiently, one by one. After cutting the frame, it is now being welded together to the correct size to make it strong. After cutting the iron pieces to the specified size, the upper part of the frame is now being ground smooth. A pipe path is being created with a drill machine in one corner of the roof for the electricity connection to the new garage. A ventilation system is being installed on the roof of the garage so that fresh air can always circulate inside. One person is driving screws up top. Another is helping with wood and tools down below. Teamwork makes the garage stronger. The work of connecting the power lines and switchboards inside the garage has now begun step by step. Special care is being taken during installation to ensure that each connection is safe. A sturdy metal angle frame is now being installed inside the garage, which will be useful for storing heavy equipment in the future. The frames are being securely screwed to the wall so that they can bear the load without any risk. This area will have a small shelf or table stand so that light machines or tools can be placed while working. Enough space is being left under the electrical sockets so that they can be easily connected while the equipment is running. Tool hooks have been installed on the walls to keep the necessary equipment organized. The final cleanup is underway. The garage is now sparkling clean and ready for use. Everything is neatly put away. The garage is now completely ready for use. The wood paneling on the walls and the gleaming cement floor give the garage a premium look. Friends, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Your feedback is our inspiration, so let us know in the comments how you like the video.